Yeah, yeah. It's your player partner IQ, man. And I'm back. Back with another story time, man. And this time we're gonna talk about how yours truly, this is now let me disclaimer, this is old. Statute of limitations is up, this is old. We're gonna talk about how me, your favorite motherfucking player partner, IQ, how I finessed Waffle House in more ways than one. Okay, so let's start. Let's start from the beginning. I'm gonna try to make this as fast as possible. Okay, so back in like some years ago, I don't even want some serious years ago. I had my first two kids. I was a young father, you know what I'm saying? And I had moved to Atlanta. All right, so I moved to Atlanta with the mother of my kids, and my kids, whatnot. And I was relocating to really start a new life. It wasn't too much going on up here in Richmond. Same old shit, basic shit, you know. Violence, jail for niggas. I was getting in trouble, you know what I'm saying? I had a kid. So, long story short, I moved down to A. Me and the BM. Her mom was down there, right? Her mom ended up having to connect. I guess her mom was already working at the Waffle House. So she put me on, and my BM ended up working. I don't know if my BM worked there before me or after me, but my BM ended up working there. But so you know, I don't know if y'all know, but Waffle House is a very flexible. You know, when I worked there years ago, it was a very flexible job. You can work at different Waffle House around your city or wherever you want, wherever your distance is. If you a server, you get paid in cash. Actually, you get paid in cash. Last time I don't know what they do now, but you used to get paid in cash, actually, on Sundays. They don't even give you a check. They just give you cash and like a receipt or whatever. So it was just, you know, it's kind of like, it was a good little hustle, you know what I'm saying? As far as like just getting in there. And then they constantly, people getting fired, people quitting, you know what I'm saying? So it's always like, it's good room for growth in there, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, so I started working at that motherfucker. So I'm killing it. I'm killing shifts. I'm working 3 shifts in a row. One time I even worked 6 shifts in a row. That's 2 days, bro. And then caught a plane to come back to Virginia to do a show. So, you know, people took a liking to me. I'm a down to earth cat, you know what I'm saying? And I was picking up all shifts, you know what I mean? So once I started getting into motion and learning things and, you know, going from this Waffle House, meeting people over here, just learning the ropes, learning how everything go. You know what I'm saying? I learned tricks of the trade and I added a couple, you know, I want to say I multiplied my hustle. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, for one, I'm working there. I'm getting paid on schedule, on clock, right? So I'm getting that money. I'm getting tip money. I started off as a cook there. Then I was like, cooks don't really, I wanted to leave with cash every day. So, and then cook is kind of like, they be on your ass. You be over a grill all day. Fuck that. Let me talk to the people. That's my first time actually being a waiter or a server, quote unquote. So once I started being a server, I started tapping into the money because I'm actually getting tips. You know what I'm saying? I'm knowing how to talk to people. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty fast. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm just doing my shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm really grinding out. So, hey, I said, fuck it. I had some weed. I was selling a little bit of weed. I had a little bit of crack. You know what I'm saying? And I had a mixtape, which was Time to Get Paid Volume 1. Look it up on all streaming platforms. Shout out my nigga The Future. That was like our first shit, our first professional shit. So, yeah. I started, nigga, catching plays off the weed in the hard, you know what I mean, at the job. I'm motherfucking, you know, hollering at people, hey man, da da da. And if they look like they smoke or they look like, I mean, I really wasn't pushing the crack thing. That was something I was trying to low-key keep away. But I'm pretty sure I didn't hit a play or two on some like sly shit. But the weed, I was, you know what I'm saying? Hey man, what y'all want to do? Da, da, da. And if they look like some people, if they coming from the club, hey, I got that gas, I got that loud, you know what I'm saying? Oh, for real? You know, 1 in the morning type shift. People looking for the buzz. So I'm catching plays, I'm serving them. I'm catching a play, and I hit him like, yo, yeah, I got it. I keep my mixtapes on me in my apron. Like I was going hard as fuck with the hustle. hey man, you know I'm an artist and shit, man. This is my mixtape, but you know I'm just trying to come up. I'm from Virginia. This is why I got my Waffle House uniform on with my real fucking name on there. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I ain't give a fuck. And I met a lot of dope people. I met some of Master P people. I got a couple good connects from doing that. But yeah, I would be trapping the weed. I got down, go put the weed in the trash can in the bathroom, boom, and tell a person just to drop the money in there. Or I kind of like, you know, this was when there was no cameras in Waffle House. Now it's cameras in Waffle House. So yeah, I'll be slip them the weed there, just put it in the tip. I learned how to finesse the tips. I ain't gonna go into too much of that, but I learned how to finesse tips. But you got to be good with math to do that. Because you have to do, as long as you're good with math, like you can do addition, division, subtraction, multiplication. At that time, I don't think you do it anymore because they have cameras now, and cameras will get you caught up. But yeah, nigga, I was finessing the hell out of that shit. So I got the finesse game about the finessing the tips from an older woman, right? And I wouldn't go too crazy. I probably finesse Waffle House for like 140, 130 a month. You know what I'm saying? I spot it out. You know what I'm saying? $20 here, $15 there, $30 here, $10. You know what I'm saying? I just spot it out. I'm not stupid. I wouldn't, well, fuck it, I'm just gonna take $50 from this. You know what I'm saying? That's stupid. So I'm working there. I'm working there for like a year and a half at this time. Everybody knows me from multiple Waffle Houses. Some people know me because some of my coworkers, they get the weed from me. Some customers, they get the weed from me. Yeah, if you see that last story about the salt, when I gave my fans some salt instead of cocaine, which I still, if y'all see this, man, whoever that was, I can't remember their name, but there was a couple, man. If y'all see this, my fault, bro, because they definitely was my fans, and they might just search like, I wonder what this guy's doing, you know what I'm saying? Sorry, y'all. Hit me up, and I'll send you some money back, real shit. But yeah, so I was finessing. So then one month, I go to not my Waffle House, but one that I frequent. And you know, I had been finessing at that one. That's why I learned how to do the finesse there. You know what I'm saying? And one day I come, it's a Sunday, I never forget it. I had a German, my manager was a German guy. He ran that restaurant. Well, he was the head manager of that restaurant. He wasn't the franchise owner or the big owner. I'm coming in ready to work. I was pumped up. It was like 6 in the morning, 5 in the morning. I'm clean. I'm on time. I'm ready. I'm ready to go get this bread. Early morning shift. Morning shifts be the sweetest. Morning and afternoon. Late night shifts is bullshit. You get all the drunk patrons and all the fucking homeless men. Just get the club niggas. Niggas be fighting. There's a bunch of shit. Yeah. So goddamn. I get up in there and he called me. He said, I'm ready to go. He's like, hey, Shay, come here. So I'm like, huh? He's like, come here, let me talk to you real quick for you clocking for you start working. So I'm like, all right, bet. I'm not thinking nothing of it because I know I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I ain't doing no weird shit. I mean, doing a little bit of weird shit, but I ain't going over the top, you know what I'm saying? But see, that's why I wasn't really thinking that, right? Because it won't just, if I got the game from somebody else, that means they doing it too. And who knows who they taught it to. You know what I'm saying? If they taught it to me that easy, I'm pretty sure, you know what I'm saying? We ain't talk about it to each other, but I'm pretty sure everybody was finessing, you know what I'm saying? Finessing the tips and shit. The tickets and the tips. And if you know, you know. So he like, yo, man, it's like it's been $1,000 missing this month. I'm like, huh? Okay, what are you telling me for? Because I know in my bed, I'm like, I know I ain't take no fucking $1,000. I ain't even take 200, you know what I'm saying? I might have took $130 that month or between last month and that month. I was never greedy. You know what I'm saying? As far as finessing the tickets and shit. So I'm like, huh? He like, yeah, man. You know, and it was trying to basically say it was me, bro. And I knew it won't only me, bro, but I wasn't gonna say nothing. But I know I ain't do no fucking that. But I'm like, oh, I don't know. He like, well, you have a couple of options. I'm like, what you mean options? You know, I'm ready to start working. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, it's 6 in the morning type shit. He like, either you can sign this police report thing that say that the police can investigate you, or you don't have no job. So I'm like, what? You giving me an ultimatum? So you telling me to sign some shit that I don't have nothing fucking to do with? And I know in my head that, you know what I'm saying, I was busting a couple of jugs, but I know I ain't busting no jugs like that. In a month? Hell, why would I take $1,000? That's a fucking red flag, bro. So I'm like, you telling me I gotta do this or that? He like, yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I just felt like because I was black, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I was black, bro. I just really felt like that. And then, you know, I was dead wrong because I was even you know, even indulging a little bit into it. But I know I didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if my coworkers were trying to point the finger at me because they were trying to protect themselves, or I don't know what was the talk, because everybody was already at work before I got to work. So I looked at him in his eyes. I was like, all right, well, I'm about to go. Peace, see you. It just left, bro. I'm like, fuck, man, I ain't about to, what I look like signing the paper that say the police can investigate me and then say they try to pin everything on me. Fuck no, fuck this job, nigga. I had been working there for like a year and a half, bro. Like people like really fuck with me as far as like managers. Yo, see if Shaheed come pick up a shift. Da, 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 da. Like they fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? And a few of them knew I sold bud and shit, but that's just weed. It's not, you know what I'm saying? They know, some of them know I sold my mixtapes and shit. And I actually did good, like I said, did a good job selling my mixtapes. I sold hella mixtapes at Waffle House, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I do the order first and everything, and then at the end, like, yo, y'all want to support, da da da. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, that was my last day at that bitch, but I was finessing the fuck out of that shit. I was trapping. I was finessing the tickets. Boy, I was killing them, boy. I was killing their ass at the Waffle. That's one of my, honestly, that was one of like the little ratchetest jobs I had, you know, so when I used to work and shit. But I actually made a lot of money there, you know what I'm saying, on some just multiple hustle shit and just working hard shit. And it was cool. It was one of the coolest jobs because half of the people, some of the people there was crackheads. Some of them was dope boys. Some of them, you know, felons Waffle House hires felons. So I wasn't a felon at the time, but I'm just saying, like, you can imagine. Certain niggas was at work with guns on them and shit, like real shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit was dope as fuck, man. But y'all let me know. Have y'all worked at Waffle House? Y'all got any crazy stories about any jobs, y'all? Did y'all finesse any fucking jobs? Or I was fucking finessing the fuck out that. I made a lot of money from Waffle House. I can't even tell you how much I made. But over that span of a year and a half, I made some shit of bread, bro. I used to come home and count my money, then tip money, and then, man, I was just doing it, bro. Trap money on the side, my music money. Then I was jugging off the tickets. Well, I was getting bread out that bitch, man. Y'all let me know, man. Like, comment, subscribe, notification bell. Tell a friend, like I said, when the road to 100K by New Year's Day.